Alright, what's up everybody? We are back with the 6th episode of Arrow. Yeah, very smart play on Oliver's end there to basically have Diggle, well, you know, pretend to be him for a mission for once, right? And so he basically managed to just, you know, kind of like clear his name for the time being. I'm sure that eventually the suspicion is going to be cast back onto him, and I'm not sure if Laurel's dad, or yeah, Laurel's dad truly believes, you know, whether this wasn't actually a ploy of his, right? Because it seems like he is definitely the eternal skeptical kind, I will say. But we're gonna have to wait and see about all that. In the meantime, things continue to be very complicated, honestly, when it comes to any relationship that Oliver has with anyone. Whether it's his family, whether it's with Laurel, where, of course, you know, they had their actual kissing scene only to realize that, like, yeah, this can't happen. And Laurel immediately made that clear to him there, right? There's still attraction. I'm sure that's not going to disappear anytime soon, and so this is going to continue, yeah, being some kind of, well, not a cat and mouse game, but again, like, there's no doubt in my mind that eventually things are going to, you know, go in the wrong direction again, right? And so, how is, what's going to happen there when it comes to Tommy, therefore, right? Like, how's that going to make him feel again? I mean, we know how it's going to make him feel. Very fucking jealous. We haven't, I think, even seen Tommy much last episode, if at all, to be fair. So, yeah, I don't know where he is hanging out, but not a lot of Felicity anymore either, by the way. I don't think she popped up in the most recent episode, so I'm still kind of waiting when it comes to that, you know? Like, okay, how is this all gonna come together? You know, it seems like Oliver and Diggle make a great team already, and, yeah, something is growing there, right? Like, Diggle's loyalty for Oliver is growing, and his appreciation, too. Vice versa, of course, as well, with Diggle pretending to be Arrow there for a while. But, yeah, again, when it comes to involving all the others with their activities, though, I wonder how long that's going to take. Because I'm kind of waiting, of course, for that moment. I mean, partially because I am, of course, spoiled. And I know that, like, Felicity works with Arrow, this and that. Honestly, Felicity might just kind of stay in this role, though, and just help out Arrow whenever he feels the need to have her help him out, right? Like, I'm kind of... yeah, I think I just have this idea in my mind that somehow they're going to form their own kind of like Star Labs or whatever, right? And they're going to be their own group that's constantly working together, whereas it might be, no, it might just be the way it is right now. And it's just going to be like Arrow doing his own shit, you know, working pretty closely with Diggle, but then, yeah, only really needing Felicity whenever she can provide him with particular information, or she can be the nerd basically for him, right, to figure out certain things. That's probably more like what it's actually going to be, I will say. So, yeah, it's also weird because we know that, like, well, the impression I got from The Flash, I think the first time Felicity popped up back in episode 4 of that show, I think she made it kind of clear that she was, like, in love with Arrow, or, well, not really, because she liked Barry too, and they seemed to be kind of made for each other, but they weren't, right? Because... yeah, like they couldn't be together because they're not on the same show, technically. I guess that's just kind of how they meant that, right? Like they weren't made for each other because of that, because they lived far away and served in their own particular shows. It's actually funny because only now I'm starting to actually realize like how I was supposed to interpret that. But yeah, anyway, I think she did say it initially, like that her and Arrow kind of had a thing going on, but then of course she introduced her other new boyfriend, Ray, I think he was called, who had the crazy Iron Man looking suit or whatever, right? The Atom, I think he was called. That was about episode 16, I'd like to say, something along those lines. Like quite later in, like half a season later or something, she showed up with him, and suddenly we were supposed to realize that he was her boyfriend or whatever. So that's probably just something that's going to develop, you know, in the show as well. But anyway, we are not anywhere near that right now, still being on the first season. And I know, of course, that it was the third season that played synchronously with what I've seen of The Flash so far, which is the first season. So, yeah, man, complicated stuff. Everything is complicated. But anyway, guys, for now, if you enjoy my reactions to Arrow, then, of course, you can get early access to the next 12+ episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Full-length reactions are going to be up there too if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. And you can also sign up as a free member and watch at least the next episode already right now as well. But with that being said, let's dive into episode 6. Okay. Okay, new gang. Bank robbers.
Nobody lifts their heads! Nobody gets hurt! Get out! Stay down!
She pressed the alarm, right? Oh, yeah.
We're through! 3 minutes.
Oh, that's an interesting pack of cards pattern. Kings, queens, aces.
You're trying to get us killed. Don't worry. I'm a cop.
That still doesn't mean jack shit. You're one cop among like a bunch of guys in masks. You're not gonna pull off this heroic act. You're gonna get everybody killed. I am actually with her.
I don't want to die. Please.
Wow. Wow, holy shit. Okay, she actually ended up getting him killed instead. I wasn't ready for that twist, not gonna lie.
You hear that? Someone triggered the alarm!
Don't. That's it. Let's go.
Starlight Police Department, lay down your weapons and come out with your hands up. Repeat, lay down your weapons and come out with your hands up.
God damn. I'd be so on edge.
Hold your fire.
Oh. Oh shit.
Contain the hostage.
Yep, smart dude. Always create the confusion, right? Send them out with the masks. Ah, that's kind of reminding me of La Casa de Papel. Money heist. Really? They dug a hole? Holy shit, that's quite an elaborate escape tactic.
Angle the rear hand, Diggle. Come on.
Okay.
These two are combat buddies now.
That was nice. Where'd you learn that?
His name was Yao Fei.
Yao Fei.
Did he give you those scars?
One of them.
And the others?
I don't think he had told us our name yet, or his name yet, whatsoever, right? Yao Fei, yeah, fair enough. Dude, I love how these two are actually like really getting close to each other.
Scott Morgan runs water and power in the Glades. Jacks up the prices when people can't pay. Shuts them down even in the dead of winter.
Which is at least a month away.
Man, it'd always be somebody like that.
This morning they hit Starling City Trust. Shot an off-duty cop. He's in a coma and the doctors are saying it's a coin toss whether he'll make it.
If he's a cop at CPD, he'll be all over it.
Oh, okay. He's not fully dead yet.
They hit 2 or 3 banks per city, which means right now they're planning their next job.
I think you have the wrong impression about what it is I do.
You take out bad guys with a bow and arrow.
I don't fight street crime. That's a symptom of what's wrong with this city. I'm trying to cure the disease.
CEOs and crooked entrepreneurs.
Oh yeah, it's always the rich people on top and the politicians and you know the government. I don't know. I've yet to see him go after the government. I'd love to see that.
Maybe you can make a difference if you think beyond the scope of those pages. I'm sure your father wouldn't mind.
No, you don't get it. My father died so that I could live. Live and make a difference by fixing the city that he and the people in this book ruined. Every name that I cross off this list honors that sacrifice.
Oliver, there's more than one way to save this city.
He just said that he and the people on this list ruined, right? So it's like his dad had the insider knowledge because he himself was kind of shitty. Is that also how he saw himself?
Crime happens in this city every day. What do you want me to do? Stop all of it?
Sounds like you have a narrow definition of being a hero.
I mean, it's just because he was in there, like that he knew exactly what the scene was like, right? Yeah, makes sense. Huh? What the fuck is happening now? Dream sequence? What? I don't get what the fuck is going on, but I was gonna ask the question, when did those names get written in there? That's something I already brought up, you know? Like, the book was empty at first. So, Oliver himself had to write those names in there. Who did he get them from?
How can Stag Industries pull out completely? They're our largest donor.
It's like they say. It's the economy, stupid.
Stag Industries. We dealt with them in the Flash too, didn't we? Did Stag not get killed?
Here's what I am thinking. Sunset flight on my private plane, dinner at Brooms. I'll have you home by midnight. Or maybe in the morning.
What is this?
Oh my god. Pushing your luck.
Guess who I just hung up with? Janice Bowen. Carter's mother.
Oh, Carter Bowen, the perfect son.
Is he perfect?
According to you, Carter Bowen just won the National Chess Championship. Carter Bowen is anchoring the debate team.
She always goes on about Carter Bowen, huh?
Well, they're coming for brunch, and I expect you to be there.
I have plans.
That's fine. Brunch is tomorrow.
Inches from a clean getaway.
Well, you too, Thea.
Snap.
Nobody says that anymore.
Honestly?
I haven't seen the Bowens in years. So whatever it is that you have planned, I'm sure the two of you can make the sacrifice just this once.
We'll be there.
A little reluctantly, but they'll be there. I wonder what the deal is with Carter. They clearly know him all too well.
You know your friend Scott Morgan from your father's list? He tried to kill himself. Maybe he was afraid of getting a visit from you. How fast can you make it to Starling General?
On my way.
Scott Morgan, huh?
I just picked up a new sports car, and I'm thinking we can open her up, pick up a few speeding tickets.
That sounds great, but something's come up. I got a jet.
Oh, okay. Nice talk. Thanks.
He moves fast, doesn't he?
It's ironic, really, since you're the one we call Speedy.
Called, please. For the love of God.
Just don't call the Flash.
You know, maybe you could help. There's this girl that I'm interested in, and I am really not sure how to pursue it.
Oh my god,
Have
dude.
you tried using your usual lines? Hi, my name
Thea always gives the relationship advice, huh? It's funny because she's about to give advice to Tommy for the same person that you gave Oliver advice for.
Why don't you just tell her how you feel?
Well, I've known her for a long time, and I'm not sure the direct approach is really the right way to go.
Maybe you just have to figure out what's a big deal to her and make it a big deal to you.
Thea, you are amazing. Love you.
Dude, I keep saying it, but like Thea is so nice, man. I like her. She's my favorite character, you know? I kind of wonder what her role in the show is going to look like as it matures, if that makes sense, right? Like, you know, with the show aging in terms of seasons, she is going to age too, and she's not going to be looked at really as the child anymore that's going to stay inside, right? Like, she's going to get herself actively involved, but I wonder in what way. Oh.
Mr. Diggle, I can't thank you enough for arranging to move my husband from County Ward to Starling General.
Wait, this is about the cop guy, isn't it?
You really should be thanking this man, Oliver Queen. He's paying the bill. Jana's husband, Stan, is a police officer. He happened to have been making a deposit at Starling Trust Bank.
The bank that was robbed. I was so sorry to hear about your husband. Is he gonna be okay?
The doctors say the next 24 hours are crucial. He should have just kept his head down, you know?
I've known a few police officers in my day. Always willing to help others, even if that means putting themselves at risk.
Yo, dude, did Diggle just really like use this lie or whatever to get to get Oliver to show up? That's fucking smart. He knew exactly what would draw his attention and what wouldn't.
You lied to me.
Hey, you asked me to work with you, not for you. And when you did, you said it was because you understand the kind of man I am. Well, Oliver, I'm the kind of man who doesn't walk away when there's a chance to make a difference.
Yep.
And neither does Stan Washington. Oliver, I'm not finished.
Fascinating. There's going to be different missions that we're going to go on as well. You know, if you want Diggle to be working with you, right? Diggle has his own priorities. I like it. I like it. I mean, God knows how many episodes the show is going to have. Like, certainly we'll have more than just rich people to deal with.
College ring.
From high school, more likely.
That ring will get us an ID.
Please tell me you're not going where I think you're going.
Diggle, why do you even ask?
Breaking in as the Arrow. Question is, breaking in where?
Are you kidding me? I don't want to hear this. Don't tell me about red tape. One of our own's been shot. Tell them to find themselves a pair of scissors.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay, breaking into the police station. That answers that.
So, where are you gonna take me today? Monte Carlo?
Actually, I was just telling Joe here that the Merlin Global Group is looking to expand its local philanthropy, and I thought that we could start by sponsoring a benefit for CNRI.
Thank you, Tommy. But I think we can manage without your family's finances.
Oh, shit. Yo, he was trying to do something nice that she would actually appreciate, but she just can't. Yeah, I don't think... Oh my god, man. I don't think that's... It's so weird, because back in episode 4, she still kissed him and said, like, okay, let's give it a chance. And now it's like... She doesn't even see the dude anymore, you know? Since that kissing scene last episode with Oliver. Fucking hell. I swear to God, man, Iris wasn't this much of a flip-flop.
You are gonna go over there and say, thank you, Tommy. We'd be honored for you to throw us a fundraiser.
Thank you, Tommy. We would be honored for you to throw us a fundraiser.
That sounded as genuine as it possibly could. Definitely not robotic whatsoever.
I dug a little deeper and found Kyle Reston. Right before Kyle's senior year, not only did he drop out, he dropped off the grid, along with his family.
There are 2 other guys involved in this robbery.
And a woman. Aside from Stan Washington, there were 22 customers and employees.
Wait, it's the family?
Inside the bank, 9 men, 14 women.
They put a ringer in.
The mom. The police are looking for a crew. We're gonna look for a family. Speaking of which, I'm incredibly late for mine.
What? Holy shit, that went fast. I don't know exactly how to describe this, but apparently, like, maybe in the crowd, the mom was supposed to be in the crowd. Was the mom the woman that got the... Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! The woman there deliberately got the cop guy killed. That's what happened. She actually gave him a sign. She gave him a flat-out sign that there was a cop here, basically, with a weapon, right? Fair enough. Okay, that makes so much sense.
It is so good to see you. We all thought you were.
Oh, well, we are just happy he's home.
I'm returning a celebrity, too. You know, there is a bidding war for the rights to your life story. At least that's what my agent says.
Okay, so this is him, huh? Carter.
So now that you're back, what are your plans? Will you be taking a job with Queen Consolidated?
I'm opening a nightclub.
So your liquor distributor's on the line?
Yeah, that's quite different from what they usually want people like this to be doing, right? Bioengineering, complicated shit. Oliver just wants to party. Oh yeah, this is tense already. Okay, so it really is his dad and his 2 sons.
SCPD, don't move!
Ooh.
Enough! What are you doing?
Oh shit! Okay. Arrow's right there. Time to get himself involved. Are we gonna catch me already though? I doubt it, to be fair. Oh. Okay, we're definitely getting the loot. Yeah, that bow and arrow comes in handy for more than killing. What'd I tell you? Makes for a great distraction too. I love how he just hides in the shadows all the time.
Usually goes after rich guys.
Well, clearly he's branching out.
Maybe this is a sign we need to hang it up. Head for Mexico, retire.
We don't have enough. We always said that we wouldn't quit until we had enough to set ourselves up. The kid's right, we need to hit another.
We can make do with what we've got.
We'll be okay.
I mean, how much money did you actually collect? How much money do you need to set yourself up? You'd figure 1 bank is enough. No? I'm pretty sure 1 bank is supposed to hold the money for, well, I mean, then again, we know that banks usually don't actually have any of the money they claim they do.
And my freedom to just be okay. No, set for life. That was our deal.
Oh.
Okay.
Nah, man, we're gonna have some conflict in this family, actually. They're definitely the most interesting villains we've come across in this show so far, I feel.
I should add personal internet researcher for Oliver Queen to my job title.
His name is Derek Reston. We were close before I went away, and I want to get back in touch.
Guess you didn't have Facebook on that island?
Nope. Not even a MySpace account. It was a very dark time.
Well, there's not much here that's recent.
That was,
no credit activity.
That was Windows 8, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so, right? Man, I don't even remember, to be fair. We've had Windows 10 for like the longest. Actually, we have Windows 11 now, I think, right? But there used to be 8, and then before that, I think, was Vista still, right? Which was a total fucking flop.
You died.
I asked you. I begged you to survive.
He has.
But if you don't think
what are you saying, my guy?
There's still 1 bullet left.
Nah, this is definitely some kind of vision. He's just seeing things.
I'm starving. I'm gonna die anyway. And I just want it to be quick. I'm not as strong as you think I am. And I'm sorry.
Oh shit. He was gonna do it. I mean, obviously he didn't. I'm still trying to figure out how, like, he ended up getting the names, though, you know? Surely a vision didn't actually give him the names.
My family stole from this city. They hurt the people in it, and I am hell-bent on making that right. For Derek Reston, that means giving him the chance to make it right.
Yeah, it's interesting. Holding his own dad and what his family did accountable.
You know, I was in a bar last week, and I was talking to this girl, and things are progressing, if you know what I mean.
No, you're too subtle.
Yeah. He always is. He's just bragging.
And I realized all of a sudden that I had been there before. Been with her before. 2 years ago. Just didn't remember. So I left.
How did she not remember? The fuck?
I remember some of the mornings when you and I were together. And I made you omelets. And I'd be in your kitchen, and I would think to myself, this isn't just fun. This is more than fun.
This is the future.
This is different.
Oh God. Yo, I'm literally just waiting for her to I'm just waiting for her to, yeah, give this a chance once again, only for next episode for her to run into Oliver again. I can't fucking wait.
And I miss it. Not mocha? Carrot.
Carrot.
Yeah, definitely made her feel some type of way. She can't really seem to make up her mind.
The last time I saw your dad, he was making a speech, telling my crew not to believe all the gossip. But there was no way Queen Consolidated was moving production to China. A week later, they closed the doors. I didn't even get the 2 weeks vacation paid to me.
Okay, so I wasn't sure for a second. This actually is the dad of the family, isn't it? I think it was, right? So he's the Derek dude that they talked about? The former business guy himself? Yeah, that's him right there, right? Yeah, okay.
He hurt people. When people are hurt, people are in trouble. They tend to make the wrong choices. Right, Derek?
He's here to literally flat out confront him. I mean, is he gonna try to talk him out of it? He's not here as the hero.
No, all I can offer you is an apology and a job. Queen Consolidated has subsidiaries all over the country. I make one phone call, you start next week.
Really? Wow, that's quite upstanding of him to go about it this way, I will say. Wasn't expecting that. He's still gonna say no, evidently. But he actually had a chance here.
How about I still have some pride left? I don't need charity from the son of the man who screwed me over.
Oh my God, yo, you know what this is reminding me of? For the Breaking Bad fans out there, they'll know what I'm talking about, right? Gretchen and Elliot.
We're both dealing with the consequences of my father's actions. What we do now, that's on us.
Ooh, tracking device, some kind?
Maybe you were right. Maybe it's time to hang it up, retire.
But Kyle said we do one more or he'll go out on his own.
Well, if that's what he wants to do, that's his right. But you and me and Teddy, we're out.
I want to quit too, but I am not leaving without Kyle.
So he was genuinely considering it. It's just his son is in the way.
Derek, we can't abandon our son. After all this time, he wants to end up a winner. Set for life. Otherwise, what was the point?
All right. One more.
One more. Yeah, one more ain't accepting Oliver's request.
Monitor the residents with this. When you get aligned on their plans, we move.
And you're gonna do another abrupt exit?
I'm getting better at it with practice.
It sucks, man, because just when Oliver was actually going about it in a way that I hadn't expected, and he was giving him a chance and this and that, now he doesn't take it, and we're still forced to, you know, go with the usual old ways.
You look just really lovely.
Lovely. Well, it's nice that you've extended your vocabulary from words like hot and mega hot.
You could just say thank you, you know?
Hot is also a compliment.
This is wonderful. It means the world to us.
Thank you.
Oh, God. Excuse me, just for a second.
Excuse me. So, you were right.
Thank you for coming.
Right, as in, do give him a chance. He can be nice.
You gave me that great advice. I thought about what the girl was interested in, and
And you did this for Laurel.
And it's working.
She's only now realizing actually who the target was. Yeah, the same target that you kept instructing your brother about.
Yeah. Anytime.
Tommy, do you...
She needed some alcohol after this, huh? I mean, I don't really know. Like, does she mind that much? You know what I mean? Like, does she want to even get involved that much with like what? Does she feel any type of way about Oliver should be together with her? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would she feel that deeply about any of this? She's kind of distant from it anyway, right? I'd figure.
You. So glad you could make it.
It's so great to see you. You look amazing. I gotta say, I'm so impressed with the work that you and CNRI are doing here.
Thanks, Carter.
Yeah. You know, I've actually been thinking about starting a free clinic down here in the Glades.
Really?
Maybe we grab a couple drinks and tell you what I'm thinking.
That sounds great.
Oh my god. Yo, Carter's going after her? That's the reason they introduced him in the show? That's his purpose? I hate him even more now than I thought that they wanted me to hate him.
I know you and I have had our difficulties, but despite all my many mistakes, I always thought that you and I had a connection. So can you imagine? Just imagine, after being granted the miracle of having my child returned to me, that you seem to have little or no interest in being with me, or telling me the truth.
Says fucking who? I'm sorry, but I want to give her a chance on one hand, because again, I feel like certain things were out of her control, but I can't feel bad for her for literally lying to Oliver all at the same time, and somehow always having him involved with your crazy assassination scheme that was literally going to get him killed as well. You might be relieved now that he turned out alive. I get that, because you never wanted him maybe killed or something like that. It's still, yeah, I don't know. It's still strange though, because you could have gone with a different approach that wouldn't have gotten you all this collateral, unless they just didn't know that Oliver was going to be on that ship in the first place. That's probably actually what it was, right? That's also why he brought Sarah along. This was all kind of hush-hush. He was cheating on his wife. So they never said anything about like being on the ship with their dad, right? That's probably actually what it was. Oh, some kind of chemical. Okay, fair enough. We're going more for the stealthy bank robbery this time. At least there's less casualties.
You hear that? I'll check it out.
He gave you a chance. You didn't take it. Calm as a bitch.
Kyle Reston.
I came prepared.
Oh! Man's got the riot shield. Fucking hated those in Modern Warfare 2. Noobs running around with them in the multiplayer. Ooh. Oh shit. Was that straight in the heart? Could have been.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
No, it ain't. Oh. Oh, maybe the cop guy can come to our help after all.
Hey, I got this.
Oh shit! No, you don't.
Drop your weapons.
Fuck.
Now.
Ooh, ooh. Man, this is too chaotic.
He's bleeding out. Call an ambulance. Now!
I mean, do we care? I don't know that I do.
Kyle.
He's okay.
I turned my son into this.
Yeah. Yeah. Very reminiscent of his own dad.
I told you I'm not the man you think I am. The things I've done. What I was about to do.
Dad.
I don't know who this actor for the dad is. At first he actually gave me Gob vibes from One Piece, but I realized that it wasn't actually him. Kind of has some like Harrison Ford vibes as well.
I begged you. Right my wrongs. This is your responsibility now.
Yeah. Dad needed you to live, man. Put things right.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you the truth about me. I hope that you know that I love you.
Yo, but man, I'm gonna keep coming back to it. But what I find so strange about this is that he even here apologizes in this vision about not telling the truth about him to Oliver. So when did he ever? You get what I'm saying? Like, how did Oliver ever end up with that list? Is it somebody else that gave it to him? Is it somebody else that worked with his dad? Like, how did he figure all this stuff out?
Did you know that as a doctor, I was able to diagnose myself as a giant tool?
How about a dance, handsome?
Hey, I thought that we agreed that you were going to call me before you did something stupid.
You're no fun. I'm gonna show you how to have some fun.
Yo, I was actually kind of worried about these two getting together, but she's still underage, so right now I'm feeling very, very weird about that, you know? Next season, maybe things will be different.
Laurel doesn't even like you. She doesn't understand you. I do. Why can't she just see that?
Thea.
She's drunk out of her mind.
The rejection is pretty clear, and even if it wasn't, between my mom and Oliver and everybody in my entire life, I'm pretty much used to it by now, so.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. She's gonna be regretting a lot by tomorrow.
Is Thea okay?
Oh yeah, she just ate some bad crab cakes.
Are you sure it wasn't something she drank?
Don't worry, I got this. You can go back inside.
And that.
Keep having fun.
The alcohol percentage was a little through the roof.
The man is a gigantic ass. And the only reason why I danced with him is because he wrote a massive check to CNRI. Why would you think anything else?
Of course you did. Oh, fucking course you did. Like, fuck. Everything always has to be complex.
I owe you a dance.
Yeah?
You earned it.
Just watch. Next episode, she's offering one to Oliver again. I'm convinced.
Please don't hate me.
Never. Never.
Nah, Thea's not done anything that could get you to hate her whatsoever. I don't feel she ever could.
What went down wasn't your fault.
I didn't say it was.
Oliver, it wasn't your fault, man. You gave Reston a chance that was more than he deserved.
I'm not so sure about that.
It's interesting how he feels this guilty about the fact that he ended up dying. I'm surprised about that.
You say going after the guys on that list is the way you honored your dad? Well, if your dad could have seen you this week, the way you cared about the people he had hurt, the way you stepped up to try to help them, I say he'd be pretty damn honored.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, no, I get it, right? Because the Reston guy was supposed to have become a victim of Oliver's dad, right? Like Oliver's dad fired him or something is what they said. And so he was trying to right that wrong, basically, by giving him that chance. Didn't take it, now ends up getting killed. I get it. Ooh, here we go. This is like glow in the dark material. Glow in the fire instead. So that is what actually revealed all the names. Crazy.
I promise, Dad. I promise.
Okay. I was waiting to get that question answered then, but okay. But, like, it's interesting because Oliver knew straight away what to do with it. You know, it said my or he thought about my responsibility or whatever, right? Which he did because of the vision. So his dad definitely told him before, at the very least, about, like, shady people and, you know, like, yeah, a bunch of bad shit going down or whatever, right? It's only, like, now that he got the list or whatever, he knew specifically who to go after.
Nightcap?
Well, I thought it would help me. I don't sleep well alone.
That's what they always say, but I don't think alcohol helps with anything, to be fair.
You know, you and I used to talk. I used to know what you were thinking. But now, even when you're home, you're somewhere else. I guess I just miss my son.
I miss you too. And I wish that... Are you hungry?
I mean, I wish that she were honest herself.
Mom.
It's weird. It's so... I hate that part of me actually does feel sorry for her. You know what I mean? Because again, I think I got this story pretty well figured out at this point. Like, I don't think they ever intended to have Oliver killed there. She didn't know that he was there. He ended up... Well, for a while, she did think that he was dead, obviously. She thought that he was dead, yeah. And now figures out he's actually still alive. And she is very much relieved about that.
Yeah. That is a great burger. Thank you for that.
Honestly, the milkshake especially looks fucking great.
You know, I'll bet Carter Bowen doesn't know where to find the best burger joint in Starling City.
So I have one thing on it.
No. You have everything on Oliver.
Okay, that's actually kind of a wholesome way to go out. At least he did a nice thing for his mom there. I like that. Alright, guys. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course, you can get early access to the next 12 plus episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up as a free member and watch the next episode right now. So, I'll see you there.